Hello. Today is October, not October, November 21st. It's now 7 and 3 p.m. And here we are once again, another week without having anything to say. And I have such I think it's good that I don't have anything to talk about because every time I try to script this fucking intro, I always fuck it up, man. I always mess it up. Like, no matter how much I'm consciously trying to get it right, I never do. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I can't get this fucking intro right. And I try to script it. So I guess if I tried to script this shit, it would be terrible. Okay, I'm terrible with trying to say something in a you know in a scripted way. Okay, I'm trying to not say scripted too much, but I've already said it a fucking lot. So, anyways, once again, we are here without having anything to talk about. How have you guys been this week? Well, I have been okay. Yeah, I have been okay. I was going to complain more. I was going to say I was kind of sad, but I'll try to not complain too much today. Okay, or at least I'm going to pretend I'm not complaining too much. I was just watching the Path of Exile 2 stream, early access reveal, announcement, I don't know, before coming here. And that got me hyped up for the future, even though I'm not going to be playing that game anytime soon. That got me hyped, man. I'm excited about that. And I don't know, man. It's the good thing about being into games is that sometimes you have these moments of pure hope for the future, whenever you see something like a game that gets your attention and gets you hyped up. Like, honestly, man, I think, most people say that you shouldn't hype up for a game because it might come out and be shit. I say you should be always hyped up. The more hyped up, the better, even for shitty games, because you shouldn't play games actually. If you, you should get excited about games, then you should proceed to not play them. Okay, that's the catch, man. Okay. What am I saying? Anyways, let's try to develop this idea, okay? Because no matter how much good a game is, you are eventually going to finish it, or you are going to run out of things of what to do in the game, or you are going to get bored of it, you're going to get fed up with it, you're going to get burnt out, okay? And maybe a game offers infinite replayability, kind of like Path of Exile does, PoE does. But anyways, someday you are going to run out of things to discover, to learn about the game. So it doesn't matter if a game is good or not. I mean, it does kinda, but the thing is, no matter how good a game is, you always know that it's going to end someday, right? But the hype, man, the hype is always good. And it does not matter if the hype ends up dying because the game is bad, it does not matter if the game disappoints. What the hype makes you feel is great. So you should be hyped up without worrying if it's good or not. Because, enjoy the moments, man. If the announcement of a game makes you happy, makes you excited, makes you hopeful for the future, makes you look forward for something, makes you want to live another day, another week, another month, another year for that game to release, then that's great, man. Okay? Embrace the hype. Okay? Just be happy for the sake of being happy, Do not be like you are like that's the thing, man. Like people say you shouldn't be hyped up for a game, and they usually say that because you shouldn't be hyped up for a game because you shouldn't spend your money before knowing the game is actually good. But that's easy to do. You can hype yourself up for a game, get hyped up for a release that you are interested in, and you can not spend your money like broke people like me does. Like like I really want to get an early access key, because I'm hyped. I want to see how good the game is. However, I have restraint, or maybe I'm just broke really. So I'm not going to buy the supporter pack to get a key. Okay? So I get hyped up, I get happy, I get excited. Plus, I get to keep my money in case the game turns out to be shit. And like all of these happy moments that I'm living right now, they stay immaculate. Okay? Like, why would you stop yourself from being hyped, from being no, what? From being happy, from being excited, just because of a possibility? Like, you do not know if the game is going to be good or not or bad, and it does not matter if it turns out to be. Just enjoy the moment, okay? Enjoy the hype. Savor it, okay? Get excited with the news, whatever. Enjoy it. Like, it's that easy. And do not buy the fucking thing before it comes out. Like, it's so easy, man. Like, you do not have to play the thing the moment it comes out, Just wait a little bit. See how people react to it. And sometimes, I mean, if even after the release, you see footage, you see gameplay, you see reviews, and they are shitting on the game. But even then, if you are still interested, then you buy it and you enjoy it. Like, it's that easy, man. Okay? Like, I don't know, man. People complicate things too much. Like, too much, man. Like, just don't fucking buy the thing. Like, you get to keep your money and you get to be happy. Like, it's the best deal ever. Anyways, I don't know why I started talking about this. This podcast is not about games, but I am a fucking nerd. Games are one of the only hobbies that I have in life. And I don't even play that much, actually, to be honest with you. I'm not addicted to playing. However, I am addicted to watching reviews and watching people play games, okay? I am a cuckold of gaming, You understand what I mean? Probably because I was traumatized as a kid, because I am the youngest son, okay? And when I was growing up, I didn't have friends that were close to my age when growing up. All of my friends were the age of my brother or older growing up. So when first we didn't have a console, we didn't have a video game. So whenever we went to our friends' houses who had a PlayStation 2 or something, like my brother had how can I put it? My brother had the word just fucking fled from my mind. What the fuck am I trying to say here? Priority. Okay, so my brother had priority. And sometimes even when it was my time to play, I didn't get to play at all because I was the youngest. So I just got to see them playing the games. Okay, and then after we had the money to afford a PlayStation 2, I had to ask permission to my brother to play the games that I wanted to play. So I couldn't play whenever I wanted to. Okay, but even at that age, even though I couldn't play, I was already kind of a geek, kind of a nerd. So I loved watching it. So That's what traumatized me and made me develop a fetish of watching people play games instead of playing games. It's kind of like when something happens to you in a certain way and you develop a fetish for it, you know? For example, let's say in your first sexual experience, a girl, 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 a girl masturbates you with her feet. And I'm going to use this as an example because I never understood the foot fetish. Like, to me, it does not make too much sense. Like, to me, feet are feet. But I can also kind of understand why people think that they are sexy somehow anyways. So let's say that you are a normal person and you do not have foot fetish, okay? But in your first sexual experience, a girl masturbates you with her feet, right? And so you get addicted to the feeling of the feet in your dick. So that becomes a fetish, okay? There's another example that I could use that's pretty common. Maybe you already know what it is, but I can't say it here because I don't want to get even more fucked by the algorithm. I mean, you are not going to listen to this anyway because it's not going to show up to you. But so my algorithm is already fucked anyway. But anyways, I'm not going to say what I was going to say because it would be too graphic, too edgy, you know. And I'm not that type of person. But I know it Jesus, I can't fucking speak. I know it exists, you know. I know that some people go through some experiences, and those experiences make them develop certain fetishes. But the foot example, I think, is clear enough, so I don't have to go further. So that's what happened to me. Because I was forced, I mean, I was not forced to watch people play. I watched them play because I was hoping that I would get the chance to play myself. But since I was okay, I'm going to use the word forced here, whatever. So since I was forced to watch people play instead of playing myself, I developed this condition where now I don't play games. I watch people play games. I watch reviews of games. I do everything related to gaming instead of playing the fucking games. And that's sad. That's sad, man. Like, I want to get addicted to a game. I want to love them. I want to like them, but I don't know, man. I can't. I give up on them. I get bored easily, and I end up watching 2 hours of a documentary about a fucking game that I never even heard of before in my life, that I'm not even interested in, but I do it anyways. So yeah, how do I got here? I don't know. I have no idea how I got here. Okay, I started talking about Path of Exile 1, 2, and then about my fetish on watching other people play games. But it's not really a fetish because I do not get turned on by it. Okay, just to make this myself clear, I do not get myself turned on by watching people playing games. I just watch more people play games than I play myself. Okay, it's not really a fetish. Just to make myself clear, I do not want to make myself sound more weirder than I am. Okay, but yeah, this is what I had to say, man. I think this is the end now. I'm kidding. Okay, I have still, let me see here, I have more 45 minutes to go, and I'm not in a rush. Okay, I like being here. I just really do not have anything to talk about this week. I was like, the moment I got here, I just realized, like, damn, I'm here again. Like, what the fuck? Why am I here again? Why am I coming here every week to do this? Like, I was not actually asking myself that. A part of my subconscious asked that to my consciousness. And then my consciousness laughed and wondered, well, why indeed? But, I mean, it's funny, man. I do not understand why I'm coming here and recording this and editing this and posting this. I do not know why I'm doing this, but I am. Okay? Right now I'm looking to a white cat. Poor little thing is in front of a house here, just watching cars pass by. Poor little thing. Maybe when I finish this podcast, if the white cat is still there, I might get him home. I don't know. It looks kind of lonely. Man, abandoned animals. Like, animals get me so sad, man. I don't fucking know why. Like, seeing these cats all alone by themselves. Like, damn, man, damn. It makes me so sad. Like, I wish this kitty had a home, you know? I wish they had a home. Like, why are they in the streets, you know? Why does this have to happen in this world? Like, I get it, the world is a cruel and cold place, but why? Why does it have to be that way? Why can't it be different, you know? I don't know, man. I don't know. I wish there was less suffering for us humans and the animals too. You know, I'm going to open the door just to see if the cat's going to come here, okay? Just a second. Give me a second. Okay, the cat looked at me, but it didn't seem to react at all. I mean, they reacted by looking at me. Sorry, my door does not close too well. But it stayed there. Now it's looking at me. I don't know if when I'm finishing recording this, I'm going to at least try to pet it. You know, if it follows me, I might get him home. Let's see what happens, okay? I'm trying to focus now because the cat stole my focus. I do not know even what I was talking about. Oh, is it coming this way? No, it's... Oh my god, the cat's now climbing to a fucking trash bin. Oh my god, I can't do this podcast this way, man. I can't do this. Like, I'm not sure if it's trying to snuggle in the trash bin to sleep or if it's hunting for food. My god, man, what am I going to do now? I do not know if I keep recording this or I try to go to save the cats. I'm going to pause the recording for now and I'm going to check on the cats, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, so I tried approaching the cats, but it got scared and ran away. It ran to what seems to be an empty space, okay? I don't know how to describe it, but I scared him, unfortunately. And the poor thing was snuggling in the fucking trash bin, man. Like, this just fucking ended my fucking mood to record this thing. Like, who are the assholes who brought cats here to this fucking place? Breed them fucking like monkeys, fucking stupid assholes. Breed those cats and the dogs, and then they just fucking throw them away. Like, why does this fucking thing happen, man? Why does this fucking thing happen? Okay, and I was going to talk about the aliens, and I was going to talk about how excited I am about the alien news. But now, man, I'm going to say how excited I am because I hope the fucking aliens do exist, and I hope they fucking wipe us all out of the fucking face of this fucking earth. Okay, because we as humans are a bunch of pieces of shit who abandon our animals, our loyal friends in the fucking streets, and their puppies and their kittens. Okay, we doom an entire species because of our fucking selfish needs. Okay, fuck, fuck us, fuck every single one of us. Okay, who fucking abandon their cats and their dogs and let them to their fucking fates on the streets. Okay, and fuck all of us who kill each other. Okay, I'm fucking tired of this thing. Okay, I'm fucking tired of this fucking earth. We are a bunch of pieces of shit. It's fucking unbelievable, man. How much of a piece of shit can we get? Like, God, I hope fucking aliens exist and they either wipe us out or they fucking teach us some fucking manners, man, because this shit's fucking impossible. Okay? This everything, man, is so fucking terrible and we make it fucking terrible. Okay? We make it fucking terrible. Like, everything is. I just don't fucking get it, man. I just don't fucking get it. Some days some guys came here, created a fucking entire city in this fucking place, brought cats here, and they fucking throw them away. And the kitties and the fucking doggies, okay? And now there's fucking kitties and doggies living, surviving, and dying on these fucking streets. For what? For fucking what? For what, I ask you? For nothing. For nothing. Okay? And it's not only about animals either. Okay? It's not only about the animals. Just look at ourselves. Killing each other. Like, no matter how much time passes, man, we are still fucking terrible, man. Terrible. Okay? I don't know what to say anymore. I just get pissed, man, at these fucking injustices. Okay? Like, I get it, the world is fucking unjust, it's unfair. However, we have evolved ourselves as humanity, as technology goes, to a point where we could make things more fair. And yet we don't. Like, do you get it, man? Like, things could be so much better. Like, I know this is fucking cliche, I know. And I'm not talking about because I want to install an ideology or some of that bullshit who just, like, I fuck ideologies. Can't we just be fucking proper human beings to another? No, we can't. We can't. I do not know why, but apparently we fucking can't. We just can't. Okay? Because we have this fucking bestial, dark part inside of ourselves who, I don't fucking know what I'm saying anymore, man. Holy fucking shit, man. We have the fucking consciousness. Like, we could make everything better. We could. If we tried. Like, if we only tried a bit harder, man, it wouldn't be that fucking difficult to make everything much better. Okay? And again, I know this is cliche, but I'm not talking a fucking ideology here. I'm not, like, I don't fucking know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, sorry about the Hansen, but, like, I get nature being unfair, okay? I get it. Like, wild cats out there in the fucking jungle, they die too, they survive, yeah, but I don't fucking know, man. Okay, I don't fucking know. I just get pissed off at seeing abandoned animals in the streets having to fucking fight for themselves, okay? I've seen cats dead in the fucking walkway. And it just pisses me off, man. I mean, I know it might not be the fucking worst thing ever. I know there's people fucking suffering way more than that. I fucking know that, okay? It does not, like, I don't fucking know, man. It's still, I do not want to see cats dead in the walkway, and I do not want to know that they are dead in that walkway. And I want to know that those cats have a home and food, like human beings do. I want everybody to be fucking happy, okay? But that's fucking impossible, and it's impossible because of our fucking thoughts, okay? And I do hope aliens exist, okay? Now I'm getting kind of calmer, and I'm going to say that I 70% want them to exist so that they can teach us a lesson on how to be more humane, more conscious of our actions, and 30% that so that they can wipe us out of this fucking planet and take it all for themselves. Okay? But I want more now that they just don't exist. Okay? That's what I want. Not, I mean, I want them to exist. Sorry, I just want more now for them to teach us a lesson of humility and consciousness and humanity. Okay? So yeah, I was going to talk about aliens, and talking about aliens, I'm going to now. And I mean, what can I say, man? What can anyone say? Because we are in the verge of things changing forever. Like, I mean, I know, I get it, maybe you are, like, I am a skeptic person, okay? I do not believe that they exist yet. However, the possibility and the things that are happening, man, they just can't be, you can't just ignore them, you know? You can't just say that it's all a fucking, it's just fools that believe them now, because, I mean, this shit's getting fucking crazy, man. And the thing about those high-profile people testifying and giving their take, I mean, not their take, but you get what I mean, right? The thing about those people coming forward, it's like you have to be skeptical, right? So you are not sure they exist yet. You are not sure if what they are saying even is real. However, the fact that there are high-profile people that have plenty to lose, are coming forward about this, and they are talking about this. They are revealing stuff that nobody expected before. Like the fact that they are coming forward, like, I mean, you gotta at least give them the benefit of doubt, because they get a lot on the line. They got a lot on the line going, okay? So, like I mean, if they are lying, if it's all made up and they are all clowns trying to fool everybody and bait everybody and say, hey, it's a prank, bro. I mean, they are lying under oath, right? Which seems to be a pretty big deal, at least. Okay, that's like the, I guess, quote unquote, best case scenario, maybe. But, like, if, and just think about it, man, if what they are saying is true, then holy fucking shit. Like, you get it, man, that we are one prank away from everything changing forever. Like, one prank away. this could be the ultimate prank, okay? Because if those guys are lying, which, again, man, you gotta take into consideration they have plenty to lose. They are high-profile pictures, no, high-profile people. They they got they had good positions in the government. They had money. They had contacts. They are smart people. Like they know the consequences of their actions. So like it's less likely that they would lie to prank everybody or to fool everybody, right? But it's just one. It's like what do you think is more likely to be? I think it's more likely that they are talking the truth. But if they are what they are talking the truth, if they are talking is true, then then you go to another point. Are they just like because I mean those people like from the hearings I didn't really hear the whole thing. I just watched clips, okay, the most important parts. But what they seem like, how can I say this? The way they speak, the way they reveal the informations that they have looks to me like they do not have the full picture. Okay, like imagine that what they are talking is true. Okay, imagine that they are not lying, that they are serious, and they are saying what they are saying. Okay, even then they do not have the full picture. It seems like to me, at least, because it really does not look like that. It does not look like they have the full picture of things. And what? So it could be that they themselves could be like they could be the ones that are being fooled, right? They could be the ones that are being fooled. Maybe, yeah, that's another thing that raises, So yeah, maybe they are speaking the truth, then that's what they were told. However, it could be that what they were told and what they were shown was just a light suit to uncover something bigger, maybe, perhaps, or I don't fucking know. But the thing is, man, like, this could be really, really fucking huge, man. This could be, I mean, maybe not life-changing, because I do not know if anything would change in my life specifically, but I mean, it could be world-changing, Or maybe not. I mean, maybe we know that they are there, but we do not know what they want or whatever, Maybe we do not know anything about them except by the fact that they are there, which is scary and makes us very... I mean, I don't fucking know, man. I do not know what it makes of us. But I am excited about these alien things, okay? Like, I can't say I believe. I can say that I want to believe, in a way, okay? Because they could be bad. Even though I just said that I wish they would destroy everything. Now I am retracting myself, okay? Now I'm saying that I hope they are not evil and that they are actually good and they are wise so that they can teach us their ways. Okay, that's what I'm hoping for. But I don't know. But yeah, man. It's just fucking crazy to me, man. I do not know. I do not even understand how aliens could exist. I do not understand physics at all, man. I like to watch videos about the universe, even though I do not understand anything about it. Okay, I do not understand any of the physics that they show in those videos, but every time, man, I watch them, I binge watch like 2 hours of them, and I just left with my head actually hurting, man. My head pulsates when I watch that shit, trying to understand like 1% of what's been said, and usually I fail at that. And my head hurts, man. My head hurts. Okay? Like, I can't even understand how there's people who understand what all of that is, okay? When people start mentioning fucking Einstein and mathematicians and physics, I'm like, who the fuck? Like, how is there people who know those things? And more than that, how is there people who fucking discover those things? Like, that's fucking crazy, man, because I know how useless and dumb I am. So to me, the fact that there's people out there that, like, to me, they are superhuman, man. Like, to me, I consider myself an inferior human being to those people. Like, it's almost as if were not even human to me. Like, they are almost fucking deities because of how fucking smart they are. You get what I mean? Like, I mean, I don't fucking know what even to say because it just makes me speechless. Like, that guy, there's that famous math book. Well, that's the thing, man. Like, since from the times of the Greeks, you know, like before Christ, like the philosophers, they were mathematicians too, which kind of fucking breaks my mind. Like, you are not just good at thinking and figuring things out, you are, and fucking making stories up about gods, you are also good at fucking math. Like, that's so fucking unfair. And you look good too because you are fucking shredded, man. You know how they portray those fucking philosophers back then? Like, those guys were the fucking ultimate giga chads. They were fucking shredded. They were huge. They probably had gigantic dicks too because they fucked everybody back then, right? A guy would fuck his wife, his wife's friends, and his friend, his male friend, he would fuck them too. So those guys probably had gigantic snake dicks, anaconda style. And then not only that, they were good at fucking making stories about the gods, which, like, I do not know how a story about a god has anything to do with a fucking drawing a parallel to our lives, but I mean, that's how fucking genius those guys were. And then they fucking philosophized, and they say those guys thought things so well that their thoughts from fucking more than 2,000 years ago, we still fucking they are still our base. They are still the base for a lot of philosophies nowadays. Like 2,000 years, they are still being studied, and then they are also good at fucking math. Like, how fucking, like, that's way too unfair, man. I'm not good at even one thing in my fucking life. Those guys were good at everything. So like the Pythagoras. I don't fucking know how to say that name in English. Pythagoras. The theorem of Pythagoras. You know, the fucking triangle thing, you know? How the fuck that guy came up with that shit? Like, how does those people see the world, man? That's what I wonder. Like, because they gotta see the world in a different way than us plebeians do. Like, they're like, I can't comprehend it, man. I really can't. Like, it's crazy to me. I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, I can't understand something that was already discovered. Like, all I needed to do was understand the logic behind it, because somebody already fucking figured it out. And yet I can't fucking understand something. And I can't understand the mind of the person who figured it out either. Like how someone can get so fucking smart. And by themselves too, because like those people they were figuring out things just by the sheer will of thinking. Okay? That's fucking crazy to me, man. That's fucking crazy to me. Okay, so the white cat's actually coming back. And I don't know where it went. Okay, the white cat is pretty close here. Let me see here. Ignored me. It's not, no, I mean the cat ignored me. Okay, so I think I'm not going to take the cat home because he seems to, he does not give a shit about me, apparently. But that's okay. I just want the cat to be well, I just want the cat to be alright. I hope they find somewhere to spend the night. I hope they survive and they find something to eat. Anyways, man, sorry, this fucking episode has been absolutely fucking trash, man. I do not know what the fuck I'm talking about. I am completely out of ideas. I am a piece of shit who, despite liking doing this, I do not put any effort in this shit. Holy fuck, man, I'm so angry at myself right now. Anyways, as I was talking about fucking aliens, and then I started talking about people that are good at math and physics. And yeah, man, my brain can't begin to comprehend what a lot of those things mean. But I know they mean something big. I mean, it's not in every life that you get to witness something so unique. Okay? Like, not everybody have this luxury of discovering in their lifetime that we are not alone in the universe. I mean, again, maybe some people it's obvious that they do exist, and some people it's obvious that they do not exist. Okay, or and now they are talking that maybe they are not even from outside the planet. Maybe they are from the inside of the planet. And so, like, holy fucking shit, man. What to believe in anymore? Like, what are you going to believe in now? I don't know, man. I'm not going to believe in nothing. Okay? I'm going to wait and see what the fuck happens. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I have been... Every day I search to see if there's new news on the subjects. And it could also be, maybe the overlords of the world, they just want us to believe that aliens do exist. In fact, maybe this whole thing has already been planned by the overlords of the earth. Okay, maybe they want us to be in this limbo of not knowing if they are real, but having considerable testimonies that they are, so we get confused. Maybe, man, I do not fucking know what to believe in anymore, man. I don't fucking know what to believe in anymore. The world is going fucking crazy. And then today I came back to work today. My paytime off ended, so I had to wake up early. So I'm a little bit sad, but not really. I like working, but I hate fucking waking up early. And obligations make me anxious for some fucking reason. Okay, I was not born to get old, man. I was born to live forever as a fucking child. Okay, I dislike obligations. And I don't fucking know, man. But anyways, So I got home, not home, I got to work today. So, after I get my first obligations of the day out of the way, I do what I always do, and I browse news on Reddit because I'm pathetic. And there it was, a piece of news, an article, I don't know, a news, okay? Some news about fucking Russia launching an intercontinental ballistic missile, I guess it's missile, into fucking Ukraine. And I mean, people are saying that it's just a cold threat, because the US did something, and apparently they lift up. Apparently the US didn't allow Ukraine to launch missiles deep into Russia, but now they went back on that decision, and now Ukraine can now launch long-reaching missiles into Russia or something like that. So, okay, I'm not the best source of information, like I think you already noticed. But then, and so now Russia now launched an ICBM into Ukraine to show off that they have them and they have the power to fuck shit up. If they wanted to put fucking nuclear bombs inside those ICBMs or something like that. I do not know how those fucking things work, but they look cool. And the explosions look cool from very far away. But yeah, man, like, the world, like, I mean, it's scary, yes, but it's also kind of exciting. We are on the verge of big things happening. And it might end up being like always and nothing ever happens, which would be okay too. If something does happen, it could be something very tragic and sad, which I hope does not tragic and sad happens, but can we agree that it's a little exciting at least? I do not want anything bad to happen. I do not want a nuke to explode and kill millions of people. I do not want that. But what? But nothing. Sorry, I do not want that to happen, okay? Aliens, okay, cool. Reveal that they do exist, but I do not want nuclear bombs to drop anywhere. But yeah, man, like, the world's just fucking crazy. That's all I have to say today. The world is absolutely fucking apeshit right now. And I don't know, man. Like, are we going to last that much? Am I going to be able to reach the end of my life? I mean, someday, I'm going to reach the end of my life some way or another. But you know what I mean? Am I going to grow old? Am I going to live long enough to make this podcast a successful one and become a fucking millionaire? I don't know. The way things are going, man, it's questionable, I don't have anything else to say, man. Holy fucking shit. So many interesting subjects today, and I couldn't find anything interesting to talk about any of them. Holy shit. I was not born to do this, man. I was not born to do this. I need to prepare myself better. I need to start writing something to get more creative, because what the fuck was this shit, man? Holy fuck, this is one of the worst episodes of any podcast history, okay? But yeah, what do you guys think are going to happen in the future, I have no idea. I usually, like, analysts are full of shit, right? That has been proven, I think, that specialists are full of shit, and does not matter how much of a specialist you are in something, you are not going to predict the future, right? Because before the war started, the Russian and Ukraine war started, people are saying, like specialists were saying, that it was not going to happen. And if they say that it could happen, I doubt that the current outcome is the one that they would predict. They probably would predict something very fucking different than what we got. So specialists are full of shits. However, man, like, I want to know what's going to happen, man. I want spoilers of the future, I don't know, man. It's all too exciting. I can't hardly contain myself. You can see by my voice, probably. Oh yeah, I was talking about UFOs and the nuclear weapon, and I wanted to talk about something that happened to me a few years ago. And what happened to me was a very interesting experience, a very real experience to me at least. But I do not know if it was just an illusion of... I mean, I know I saw what I saw, but I do not know what it was. I do not know if it was an illusion created by my brain, or what the fuck happened, or if when I saw what I saw, if something broke in reality and it split into two. But what I saw it is. And just to give additional context, I do not use drugs, okay? I do not smoke weed. I do not use psychedelics, nothing of that sort, okay? So, just to clarify this thing. So, a few years ago, I think, I do not know how old I was. Maybe 17, 18, 19, I do not know. But it has been a few years ago. Not too long, but also not it hasn't been recently. It was at night. I went to look outside the window of my apartment, and when I look up in the sky, for a fraction of a second, I see a gigantic green ball of fire like falling from the sky. You know those montage videos that people do about the end of the world, where there's a fucking comet falling down from the sky? I saw something similar, but it was wrapped in green fire. It was falling from the sky, man. I swear I saw that shit. And then I blinked. Like, I looked at that. I didn't know what the fuck to do. I didn't know how to react. So my body just fucking reacted by blinking. I blinked, and when I opened my eyes, there was nothing. Everything else was normal. And I was like, holy fucking shit, what the fuck was that? And to this day, man, I do not know what happened that night. And by the way, just to give some more context, like some while before that happened, sometime before that happened, I think months, there were people saying, that they had seen strange things in the sky. So maybe I had that in my unconscious, and then somehow my unconsciousness projected that in my brain, and I saw things that were not there. Okay, I'm open to the possibility that what I experienced was just an illusion. I'm open to that. But to me, man, it was very fucking real. Let me tell you, man. So I wonder now, was that an illusion? Was that an alien, an UAP, how they are calling them now, that noticed that someone caught wind of them, and then they brainwashed my brain to make me not be able to see them anymore? Or maybe it was like Schrodinger's cat. Maybe it has something to do with quantum mechanics or some shit like that, which I do not understand either. Maybe it was something like that. So when I saw that fucking green comet falling from the sky, maybe reality splits. So, because there were many possibilities of what could happen, okay? One of the possibilities is that the thing falls down on Earth and it kills every fucking body some way, somehow, right? Maybe the comet, in our reality, the comet fell off and it killed everybody, right? Maybe in another reality, somehow, some way, the comet just fucking changed trajectories and starts going up instead of falling. Or maybe what happens in my reality, the one that I'm currently living in, is that the comet just fucking ceased from existing in the blink of an eye. You know, just, can you hear that? I can't clap my fingers, I don't know. So, you get what I mean? Like, did I just experience I split in reality? You know, that's what I wonder. You know, maybe I am the Schrodinger's cat. You know, maybe at that moment, I was dead and alive at the same time, and then reality split into that timeline where I am alive now. You get what I mean? That's all I wanted to say, man, because whenever I hear this talk about UFOs, UAPs, all of that things, man, whenever I see that type of talk, even though I'm not a believer yet, I want to be a believer, even though I'm not a believer, and even though that was really the only time I ever experienced something like this, I always remember that story, man. And I always wonder what the fuck was that. Because, like, to me, it was very fucking real, man. It lasted a fucking second at most. But I still remember that shit, man. I can't recall the shape of the object very clearly. I'm just sure that it looked like a ball of fire, of green fire, by the way, which, how the fuck does that exist? I do not fucking know. Probably does not exist. Probably I just fucking had an illusion. Maybe I'm fucking retarded. Maybe that's the fucking reason. But that, I always tell that to people, and people, that's the thing about these stories, man, because people do not believe in you. Like, I'm not saying that I'm sure what it was, I'm just saying that happened, you know? I mean, yeah, it could have been an illusion, but I do not have any reason to lie to you. You know, fucking shit, sorry, I just dropped something here. Oh my god, this fucking episode's terrible, man, terrible. Okay, let me tell you, man, this shit's fucking terrible. Everything has been terrible today. Not everything, sorry, that's an exaggeration. But yeah, man, yeah. I think I'm going to call it, because I really haven't said anything. I haven't said nothing today. Absolutely nothing. I just fucking ranted about fucking nothing. And it was very boring. Sorry. I'll try to get better at this, okay? I'll try. Someday I'll try. Someday I'll get serious about this, and I'm going to start fucking doing something about this, okay? But for now, man, this shit's fucking terrible, okay? But if, I mean, nobody's fucking is going to listen to this, but if some way, somehow, you listen to this, and you have an experience similar to mine, which you saw something on the sky and then you blinked and it fucking vanished, let me know, man, because that shit fucking, it didn't really mess with me. I mean, it was not that big of a deal, but I mean, it was crazy because, you know, it's not every day that you see a fucking giant ball of fire, green fire, falling from the sky. Okay, so to me that was pretty fucking impacting in some way. But yeah, sorry about today, man. Sorry. I'm saying sorry to myself now because I know. Anyways, I'll try to do better next week. I hope to see you guys then. Okay, so have a good day, have a good night, have a good whatever. I'm going to catch you all next week, hopefully. I hope so that I can be able to be here again next week. Okay? Bye bye, ciao, good night.